everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name is Faith. Thank you so much for being here. Today I am doing my May favorites. May, right? I can't believe it's May already. That is so crazy. The weather has finally gotten warmer where I live, thank goodness. I feel like I don't have as many favorites to talk about. I have like 10 products or so. It's been hard because I've been doing these monthly favorites every month. This year, I think I might have just missed 1 month, but I just haven't discovered as many new products this month. I've been still using a lot of my April favorites, but I did have a handful of things that I wanted to share with you, and I know that you guys love favorites videos, so I was still gonna do it. I might not do a June favorites just because at the end of June, that's when I'm gonna have my baby. If you are new and didn't know, and this is also why I'm like totally out of breath right now, I am 37, almost 37 weeks pregnant. Actually, when this video goes up, I will be exactly 37 weeks pregnant. Here's the baby belly, the baby bump. So I probably won't do a favorites video next month, but then in July I will try and do one. But even though I do have a smaller number of favorites, like I said, about 10, these products are really, really good. They're all products that I don't think I've talked about at all on my channel before. A lot of them I would say I discovered like mid-month, so I guess I'm kind of cheating. Like I haven't used these the entire month, but they're all so good, and I know I'm going to continue to use them into next month for sure. So let's hop right on into the video, but I do want to say if you are new here, again, welcome, and I would love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel before you leave. All you have to do is hit the red subscribe button. But that's it. Let's jump on into my May favorites. So everything I have to talk about today is beauty, makeup related. I don't have any fashion items this month. I think last month I had quite a few fashion related items, but this month it's all beauty. I want to start with Scentbird, and I think I have talked about Scentbird on my channel before. I'm not totally sure. It might have just been once. I've definitely talked about Deck of Scarlet on my channel before. I have done makeup tutorials using one of their palettes. I've also talked about their liquid lipsticks. They're in my top 10 liquid lipstick formula videos. Deck of Scarlet and Scentbird are like sister companies. So if you're not familiar with Scentbird, what Scentbird is a monthly subscription service for fragrances, and not just any fragrances. These are actual fragrances from brands. They have Prada, they have Gucci, Tom Ford fragrances, all of that, and it's a monthly subscription for the fragrance. So they give you a 30-day supply of fragrance. I'll show you what one looks like here. They come in a little container like this. You just twist it up and you can spray your fragrance. If you pull this up, you can actually see the size of the fragrance and the label of the fragrance. This is from Fresh. If you guys are familiar with the Fresh Sugar lip balms, I talk about these all the time on my channel. Also, Fresh has a bunch of skincare products. I'm sure you've heard of them, but they also have fragrances, and I had no idea that they had fragrances, and I'm so glad that I discovered it through Scentbird. So they actually sent me 3 different Fresh scents. This is my favorite. This is Rose Morning, and I have to say, normally I am not a rose scented person. If you guys know like the rose facial sprays, like Mario Badescu has one, even Glossier, which I love Glossier, but their face spray is so rosy. I normally don't like it, so I really wasn't expecting to like this one, but it's not overpowering. It's such a beautiful, springy, summery, floral fragrance. This is the exact size of what like a rollerball perfume would be, but it's just in this spray bottle, and you can just take this along with you. They all come in these little velvet baggies here. So I'll show you the other 2 I have. This one is the Fresh Hesperides Grapefruit. I'm sorry, I probably butchered that word. If you like citrus scents, if you like grapefruit, like you want to smell like a grapefruit, this is for you. It's a little bit too citrusy for me. I actually like to mix this one with the rose one if I want to take away some of the floral and add in some citrus. By itself, it's a little bit too citrusy for me, but if you like citrus scents, you will love this. You will literally smell like a mimosa, but like in a good way. And then I also have this one from Fresh. This is the Cannabis Santal fragrance. This one's more, I guess you'd say musky. I think that's right. It's a little more like manly. I know that Scentbird does also do colognes as well. I don't think this is a cologne, this is a perfume. It is a female fragrance. To me, it's a little manly. It's not my first choice. I also do want to give a quick thank you to Scentbird for not only sending me those fragrances, but for sponsoring this video. I love working with Scentbird and Deck of Scarlet. They're great to work with. If you're into monthly subscriptions, it's an awesome service. And what I'm really, really excited about with Scentbird that I had no idea about until they told me is they are now doing monthly skincare subscription. So I got the GLAM Glow WATERBURST Hydrated Glow Moisturizer. I was so excited to see that they offered skincare brands like this on a monthly subscription basis because it's so much more affordable. Like, you guys, it's crazy. I will have the links down below, but this is so much more affordable if you get it monthly. Obviously, it's a subscription service, so you'd want to make sure you like the product because it's going to keep recurring over and over. You of course can cancel at any time too, so you could do that. I think they also gave me a discount code too. I don't get any sort of commission off of this. This is totally just to help you guys. So yes, I have a 30% off code, FAITHD30. I will put it down below in the description bar. That would make your first month for fragrance just $10. So you would just pay $10 and you'd get a fragrance sent to you that would last you all month, or if you're not using it every day, it could last you like multiple months. I'm not somebody that uses fragrance on a daily basis at all. I really only use it for like date nights or if I just wanna feel a little extra special. So these will last me quite a while. And again, I am so excited that they are also offering skincare on a subscription service. So again, thank you Scentbird, and let's keep moving on with my favorites. So I have another sort of skincare product that I want to talk about. This is the Mario Badescu Lip Balm. You guys know, as I already showed you, I love the Fresh Sugar line of lip balms. I'm actually wearing this one today. This is the Nude one, and it has kind of like a pinky tint to it. I do love these, but my lips were just still so dry, even though I would use that all the time. And I love Mario Badescu skincare, so I figured I would try their lip balm, and I really like it. It's just a traditional little lip balm, and it's way more affordable than the fresh balms. The fresh ones are like $21 or something like that, and this is $7, so this is a lot more affordable. What I've been doing with this is just putting some lip liner on in the morning and then put this over top, and I do feel like it's made my lips definitely better. Ever since being pregnant, my lips have been so dry. I'm drinking a lot of water, but I still feel like this baby is just sucking the water out of me. I'm just dry. So that has been super helpful. That will be linked down below, as well as everything else too, in case you're interested in checking that out. Before I get into the rest of the makeup, I have a couple regular like beauty products. So first I have a hair product. This is from Uemura. I mentioned a different product from them a couple months ago that I had been loving. I think it was their Camellia or something oil, like a hair oil, but I've been loving this. This is their Texture Wave Dry Finishing Spray. This will like break up your curls and make them look super beachy. So if I want more of a beachy, unkept curl look, what I'll do is I'll just curl my hair normally, but then I'll go in and just like spray this up into the roots, and it makes it just like very beachy. I actually didn't do that today. I didn't really do much with my hair. I just like sort of curled it. It's kind of like half curled, but I've been loving to use this. It really just gives nice texture to the hair, and it does help that curl and style hold. And another product I've been loving that I talked about in my PR unboxing is this right here. This is from Loving Tan, and it is their Deluxe Gradual Tan. This is new to Loving Tan. It just came out a few months ago, and I've been playing around with this for about a week, so again, it hasn't been the whole month, but oh my gosh, this makes my Loving Tan Mousse Tan last so much longer. So I applied my regular Loving Tan tanning mousse, like the regular old mousse that you let sit and then you like wash it off. I did that a week ago now, or it might even be over a week ago. Normally by day 6, I'd even say like day 5, day 6, it doesn't look bad, but it just starts to fade, and like I'll get maybe just a little bit of patchiness on my hands because I'm washing my hands all the time, or a little bit of patchiness like right here because I'm washing my face all the time. This week I applied this 2 or 3 times throughout the week. Adding this into my weekly tanning routine has made my regular mousse tan look phenomenal. It makes it look more airbrushed, and this doesn't smell. I don't think I've ever tried a Gradual tanner that doesn't have like that stinky tan smell. For the longest time I used the Jergens one, the Natural Glow Gradual Tanner. I can't stand the smell of it, and it's a little bit yellow looking on me. This is a nice brown color. You can kind of see it coming up there. This is the dark shade. I think this is the darkest one you can get. It's a lot more of an olive color, and it just has made my mousse tan last a lot longer, look a lot more airbrushed, and it's so nice that it doesn't stink. Next, I have a couple foundations to talk about, and wow, I love these foundations. These I can say I have used all month and am completely obsessed with. So the first one is this one from NARS. This is the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. I've been wanting to try this for a while. I got the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation, this one here, about like 4 months ago, and really liked it, but wanted something a little bit more lightweight for the summer. So I figured I would try this. And this is so good, you guys. I highly recommend it, but I think I found a drugstore dupe for it. This is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup. This and this are so similar. The only difference is, and this is why I think some of you might still prefer the NARS one even though it's so much more expensive. The only difference is this Neutrogena one is extremely dewy. Like, extremely dewy, almost to the point of oily. So if you are an oily person or even like a combo person, you might not like the Neutrogena one. I, on the other hand, am a dry person, so this actually works great for me. What I've been doing though the last week or so has actually been combining these. They're very similar in formula. The packaging is exactly the same. It's just like a little container like this. I really wish it had a pump. I hate when products like that don't have a pump because it gets kind of messy, but that's okay. They're basically the same amount of coverage. They give you that really natural look. The only difference is, again, this Neutrogena one is a lot more glowy. I would highly recommend either of these, especially if you're dry. I would highly recommend the Neutrogena one because it's drugstore, so it's cheaper. But if you are not dry, you're more on the oily side, I would go with the NARS one. I've been kind of going back and forth between the two or mixing them the last week, like I said. I love them both, so I wanted to talk about them both. Today I am wearing a combination of the two, and just so you know, in case you're interested for the shade, the Neutrogena one, I have the shade Honey, which is pretty dark. This is good for when I have just done a tan. And then in the NARS one, I'm in the shade Punjab, which is a little light for me if I've just done a tan, but mixed with this one it's fine, or if I don't have a tan, this one works well. So I'm kind of covered on both ends of the spectrum here. I have another Neutrogena product that I discovered. I picked this up when I got the foundation. This is their Smokey Kohl eyeliner. I've really been into putting liner in the waterline. I know I showed you guys a couple liners that I use in my last makeup tutorial, and I think in my last favorites video, and I still love both of those. Those were the Glossier Play one and the MAC Technicolor liner. I do love both of these, but this is a nice drugstore option because the MAC one especially is kind of expensive. And this one is very similar. I don't think it lasts as long as the MAC one, but I love the color of it. I have it in my waterline today, and it's just a rich brown. It's called Dark Brown 30, and it just looks like this. I really like it. It's really good for my sensitive eyes too because I have just like drippy eyes, and Neutrogena products are really good about that. They're really natural ingredients, so I love that. So next is a product I got during the Sephora VIB sale, I think it was. This is the BareMinerals highlighter in the shade FRYE. I love BareMinerals products. Why can't I open you? I love BareMinerals powders in particular, like their powder foundation. I use that to set my foundation all the time. You guys know that. But I had never really tried a highlighter from them. I don't know if they've ever really had a traditional highlighter like this. But this is what it looks like. It's very similar packaging to the Becca highlighters. And again, this is in the shade FRYE. I am wearing it today. It's pretty intense. I applied it somewhat lightly, but you could build this up and it could be extremely metallic. That is what it looks like. Really gorgeous. I wish they had even more shades. This is really the only one that would work for me. But yeah, again, this is their Endless Glow Highlighter in the shade Free. I think it's really, really beautiful. Now, the last product I want to talk about is another one that I opened in my PR unboxing about a week ago. I've been using it for the last week every day, and I really, really love it, and I am wearing it today. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand in Pink Gasm. So it's basically a liquid blush. This is what it looks like. It has a little sponge applicator. You just squeeze and it just gives your cheeks the best glow. It's extremely glowy. So that is what it looks like full on. Obviously, I would not put it on that heavy on the cheek. I normally do like 3 dots and then blend it out, but it's just so gorgeous. It gives the best glow to your cheeks. It's basically like a highlighter on your cheeks with some color. And I layer that over my already set makeup. So I do my liquid foundation, I set my face with powder, and that goes on over the powder totally fine. I know a lot of people say it's a big no-no to put any liquid product over powder. Like normally you're supposed to do all your liquid products and then your powder, but I want it to show up and show through, and the product itself does not break up my makeup. It does not take away the set of my makeup. Like my makeup still stays in place. So I love that about it, because if I had to apply that before I set my face with the powder, I just don't think it would have the same effect. It's so pretty. I'm totally obsessed with it. I am so out of breath. I don't know if I've been talking fast or if it's just being pregnant. My lungs have no room. But that is it, you guys. Those are all the products I wanted to share with you. I hope that you enjoyed it and maybe discovered something new worth trying out. Also, I am holding a giveaway currently. If you didn't know that, I will link it down below in the description. As part of that giveaway, a bonus entry will be to comment something down below on this video. So definitely leave me a comment. Let me know if there's anything that you loved in this favorites video, if there's anything that you're going to end up trying out. I love chatting with you guys, and again, that will get you a bonus entry. Don't forget it. To make sure you're fully entered though, definitely check out that video. You have to be subscribed to my channel and comment on that video in particular. So definitely check that out after this one. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!